look in the mirror, I see heaven's design. Not the broken girl I was, but who I am in his eyes. I'm learning how to love the woman looking back at me.
Hey, family, it's Felicia Lee White, aka Coach V, and guess what? Welcome to Beyond the Mirror. You know, this is one of those things that I have been trying to birth for the last, I want to say 5 years, right? And I don't know, when God gives you a vision or when you have a vision, the most important thing is that you follow through. And I have been in fear about following through on this. And I don't know why, because you know, I can talk, but today is the launching of Beyond the Mirror. And I guess a lot of people are saying, well, what is Beyond the Mirror? Well, Beyond the Mirror is everything. It is addiction. It is relationships. It is friends. It is family. It is working out. It's not working out. It is I'm afraid to start a new business. It is I'm hanging around people that don't uplift me. It is all those things that we at the Women's Health and Fitness Center, and for those who don't know, I own the Women's Health and Fitness Center here in Humboldt, Texas, which is an all-women's gym. And this is a safe place, right? It's a place where we can come and laugh and cry, just like I intend on doing here at Beyond the Mirror. This is where strength meets honesty. You know, every woman has a story. This is a place where we can let our hair down. So I always tell people to hold on to your ponytail, because I don't know what's going to go on. You might come in one day and I'm glammed up. You might come in one Sunday and I got my hair pulled back, no makeup on. This is no filter. This is raw. This is uncut. This is, I want to hear the truth so that I'll know what to do. You know, a lot of times we participate in things and don't even know why we participate in them, right? So Beyond the Mirror is just that. I want to look beyond the mirror. Some people want to talk about menopause. They want to talk about building muscle. They want to talk about why can't they build muscle. They want to talk about everything. And so this is a no fluff, a no filter zone, right? And I am so glad you guys decided to join me. So let me tell you a little bit about me. Like I told you, I am the owner of the Women's Health and Fitness Center. I'll be 64 in a couple of days, a couple of weeks. I have been the proprietor of the Women's Health and Fitness Center for now over 20 years, I think. And I am a professional fitness competitor. I'm an author. I am a recovering person in long-term recovery, which means I'm a recovering addict, baby. Let me just drop it like it's hot. Let's just, no cute words. I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean and sober, be 32 years, in June. That is who I am. I go beyond the mirror on a regular basis because in order for me to keep what I have to give it away. A lot of people don't get that, but you'll get that as you stay plugged into Beyond the Mirror. I am so excited, so excited. So let me tell you something that most people don't know is that I, as everybody else, walk in fear, right? And this is fearful for me, but I'm real excited that we're taking this journey. So this is what you need to do for me. Stay plugged in, stay connected. Open up your ears, open up your mind. And if you got sensitive ears, you might not want to stay here because, you know, I'm not the best person at the rodeo, right? Sometimes my language can be very interesting. But I'm going to keep it real. I don't know any other way to do this. I'm excited. I'm glad you're here for the first episode of Beyond the Mirror, right? So this is what we're going to do. I wrote, as you can see, you might not be able to see them. I wrote a couple of books a few years ago. And one of the books was From Recovery to Discovery, My Journey Through Addiction. And so I'm going to read a passage because this is our first topic today. Our first topic is making amends, but just not making amends. Come close. Make amends to yourself. Wait for it. Making amends to yourself. Take a minute and think about what that looks like for you while I get my glasses and read this to you, okay? So it says, this is chapter 1, of my book, From Recovery to Discovery. And what it says is that, I'm just going to read this little part to you, and this is what we're going to talk about today. It says, Little Felicia, that would be me. This is a conversation that I have avoided for years. Let me begin by saying that I love you very much. There was a time that I didn't love you. I didn't love us. And from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. Ooh. Let's let that sink in for a few minutes. How many times have you been in situations and you've thought to yourself, dang, man, I got no business here. What in the world am I doing here? How did I get here? What brought us here? And you go on and you keep going, but you never say to yourself, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I brought us to this place. You know, my addiction was nobody's fault. I blame nobody. But what I needed to do, and I continue to do, is tell myself that I'm sorry. That's a heck of a piece when you have to apologize to yourself. And not only that, you have to apologize to yourself and mean it. You have to, or let me say me. We're going to talk about me. I had to apologize to myself, and I needed to with all my fiber, because, man, let me tell you something. I did some dumb stuff in the streets. I did some dumb stuff in places that I had no business being around people I had no business being around. My addiction took me to the lowest of the lows. Let me say that, to the lowest of the lows. And when I found myself again, I had been going on. I was grateful to be clean. I was grateful, to start getting established back in life. I was grateful for getting my family back, but I never took the time to talk to the little Felicia. And I know I wounded that chick, man. I know that I wounded little Felicia. I know that at 63, going on 64, that there's still some amends I need to make to myself. And this is the hit. You can't apologize to you until you apologize to them. Let me pat my hair on that one. You can't apologize to you until you apologize to them. It's some people running around that you have never had the guts to say I'm sorry to. Now, don't get it twisted. There's some people that's not going to accept your apology, and that's cool. You might have to write a letter. You might have to, whatever you can do, right? That's going to allow you to say I'm sorry. I remember having to write a letter to my mom, who, God rest her soul, I lost during my addiction. And I had to write a letter and tell her how sorry I was for the things that I'd done. And guess what? My mom knew I was doing all of the crazy stuff, but she never said a word. She never said a word. So I apologized to her. But when I finally got the opportunity to apologize to myself, man, that's the most healing thing you can do. That is the most healing thing you can do, is sit down, talk to yourself in the mirror, write yourself a letter, sing yourself a song, whatever it is you need to do to say, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I put you in danger. I am so sorry that I acted ugly around those people. I am so sorry that I separated you from the rest of the family. Oh, come on, somebody. Oh, Lord Jesus. Addiction is not the only reason that we need to apologize to ourselves. Some of us have never used anything, and we really need to apologize. All I know is that for me as a recovering person, I had some explaining to do to little Felicia. And I don't know if she has accepted my apology yet. Ooh, I'm going to take a little drink behind that. Let me say that again. I'm not sure if little Felicia has accepted my apology yet. Sometimes I look back over my life and I'm going, woo, this is too much. This is too much. It's too much of a burden to carry. But I know that I am not the same person I was 32 years ago. So take a minute. Take a minute. and think about making amends to yourself. And the biggest hit is, oh, get this one. This is good. Letting yourself off the hook. Letting yourself off the hook. You can't hold on to it. I see people in my gym, and a lot of things that we're going to talk about correlates back and forth, right? That have not, I know they haven't made amends to themselves or done the footwork or got with their pastor or a spiritual advisor or written it down or used a journal, because I can tell by their behavior. They're stuck. We get stuck when we don't do the footwork. We get stuck when we don't know what to do next. And when I say what to do next is we haven't worked from the inside out. That making amends is a part of working from the inside out. You know, with some of the crazy things that I did, I had to let myself off the hook, man. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I was still holding on to all that, ooh-wee, it would be trouble in paradise. I am who I am. I say this all the time. I am who I am without explanation, apologies, or excuses. I am who I am, you know, and I carry around sometimes the guilt and shame of what I did in the past, only until I continue to work on me and let it go, right? So I am coming to you today beyond the mirror. We're going to look beyond the mirror on making amends. Beyond the mirror. When you look in that mirror, and when I look in the mirror and I see little Felicia, I kind of like what I see today. Won't he do it? I do. I'm telling you, I'm so grateful that I'm not ashamed of saying the things that are imperfect. I'm an imperfect person trying to be perfect in an imperfect world around imperfect people that are trying to do perfect things. Now you try to repeat that back. You try to repeat that. I am imperfect, trying to fit into what they call a perfect world that's imperfect around imperfect people who think they perfect. Wait for it. Wait for it, man. Let me tell you something. I know that there is a higher power. And for me, that higher power is God. You choose to call it whomever you choose, right? But the beauty is that when you get picked up and turned around and your feet get on level ground, then you're able to make amends, not only to those other people, but to yourself. Because in this scenario, you are the most important person. And I'm so glad that I can look at me sometimes and go, ooh, that's who I used to be. And I can make an amends on a daily basis. When you turn around, I'll be sometime in my car going, girl, I am so sorry. Ooh, I am so sorry. And I mean those things from the bottom of my heart. I mean those things. So what does making amends look like to you? What does making amends look like to you? So if you get the opportunity to watch this podcast, and I hope you do, every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on all social media platforms, right? I want you, if you watch this, do me a favor. I want you to send me a DM, as the kids say, a message or a flare, and tell me what making amends look like for you. So these are some ways that you can do that. You can DM me on TikTok, on Facebook or Instagram, and we're also on YouTube. And I'll have all that information for you. But I want to know, what does making amends look like to you? I know what it looks and feels like to me. One, not only what does it look like and feel like to you, but have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done that? So my thing today is just do it. Just make amends, and I know you'll feel better after it's done. So that is my this is my first podcast. Now, I already told y'all this wasn't going to be perfect, right? Good. So don't look for perfection. Just hang out with me. So what we're going to do now is we're always going to spotlight one of our amazing clients or friends or family. But today I want to spotlight a young lady by the name of Ashley Willis. Ashley, come to the front. So Ashley Willis is a young lady who I met at my amazing church, the Luke Church in Humble, Texas. And when I met Ashley, we were having a business, what do you call it? A vendor booth. And I had my table off of the gym, and Ashley came up, and Ashley had just, but Ashley had 2 strokes. 2. Ashley graduated from medical school. She was, going on to be an amazing doctor, but she had 2 strokes. Now I'm trying to, give you just an overview. And she came up to the table and wanted to join the gym. The first thing I said was, oh God, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this, right? But the Holy Spirit told me to invite her there and treat her like everybody else. Ashley came into the gym on a walker. On a cane. Was she on a walker cane? Anyway, I said, no, you can't use that in my gym. Fast forward, Ashley is now teaching school. Ashley is working full time. Ashley, and I don't say me because I don't do anything, but myself and some of the other trainers and even the members rallied around her, prayed around her, worked with her, watched her fall, made her get up, and Ashley is now a school teacher. So I want you to give me some jazz hands. Woo! Jazz hands for Ashley Willis. We are so proud of you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today on this first podcast. Now, look, ain't no telling what you're going to get, girl. You might come in here next week and I'm looking crazy, but this is beyond the mirror. I don't care what that mirror says. I need to go deep beyond the mirror. So let me leave you with this. Make amends to yourself. You will not regret it. This is Felicia Lee White, aka Coach Fee. This is Beyond the Mirror podcast, and we will see you next week.